So I had this experience when I was meditating and I connected to my soul. And she is a bright ball of white light who just wants to experience everything. And by that I mean everything. Everything that we can experience as humans, so all the emotions, so like sadness, darkness, but also happiness and light and joy. And I don't know, it was a very special experience and also eye-opening, because we, and some don't even know this or don't want to know, believe or whatever, and that's all fine. Everyone has their own like path in life and stuff, and no judgment. So, but I think we forget what we are a lot of the time, and that is a powerful being who just wanted to know what this is like, I guess. And that also means knowing what darkness is, and we as humans don't want to feel that at all, and we always push it away, or we get so consumed by it that we forget to live, which is very sad. And I've been there myself, so like I know what that's like to get consumed by darkness and just want to not be here, you know? And I think maybe a lot of us need that, like, to awaken something in us, or at least for me. For me, I realized that I needed to change something. I needed to, take care of myself. And that wasn't just like an immediate thing that happened. No, this took years. And I worked on myself for years. And now I'm here. And now I'm okay with being alive, and and there are still things that I struggle with and that I would like to change and all that stuff, but like, I'm okay now, and I accept myself for who I am most of the time, for the most part. There are still certain things that maybe, but I mean, everyone has flaws, like those things you also have to accept. As long as you're aware of them, I think that's fine. And as long as it's like not something that like, I'm saying like a lot, I don't know why, I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, flaws, stuff. As long as it's like something that isn't harming anyone, then I think those are fine. We can't be perfect. We're not perfect. And that's also something we have to learn, because I'm a perfectionist. So there's like a lot that I still need to learn, like with creating stuff and not being so hard on myself, all of that. And I'm not actually quite sure what this message is really about. I guess just our existence, like what we are. Because my soul, I was so excited. I was like a child, and I think we all are still children. We're just grow up to be adults and do adult things, but we're still children. I mean, you can't deny that, really. We all still want to play and be ourselves and fantasize about stuff. Things we do as children. But as an adult, you usually, or at least most of the time, get like criticized for stuff like that, which is so sad to me. Like, I think we as adults should just be able to like get on a swing or something and no one bats an eye, you know? Like, why is that weird? Children do it. That's also a thing that I was wondering about. Side tangents, kind of. Children feel things so deeply. And we don't give them credit for that. Also, I feel like some parents just... And I shouldn't criticize, but you know what I mean. Like, when a child is crying, they want it to shut up. And that is not... Like, the child is crying for a reason, you know? And yes, sometimes there are different, like, situations in which that is okay or not. And, like, if it's for attention or not, you know what I mean? It's, like, very complicated and all... Everyone is different. But what I'm trying to say is... Children feel things so deeply. And most people around them... either accept it or just like push it away or don't want it to be there. But my point is, they cry and they scream and they yell, all of this stuff. They laugh super loudly, you know? It's just, but we as adults, we don't do that anymore, or at least not with company around. You know what I mean? Like, if we're sad or angry, we like push it away to not be an inconvenience or whatever the reason is, or not wanting to feel the feeling. Hi, Nusa. My dog is here. Say hi. Hi. Anyway, but like we shut it all out, you know, or at least most of the feelings we have. I think I used to do that. And yes, I know, baby. And I don't know, I think that's a shame, you know. And I think more of us are learning to come back to that state of being and just feeling, you know, and accepting ourselves and not judging the feelings we have, and like really looking inwards and where is it coming from, all of that stuff. And I think that's also like an essential part of living, but we forget. And we also forget that we're literally made of light and love. That's it. Just love and light, you know? And I know that in this physical plane, we don't interact with that version of other people most of the time, you know? Because we're in this body with this personality and certain experience we had in life, and that made us the person who we are right now. And sometimes some people aren't acting out of that light and love being, but they still are. Deep inside, they still are. They just don't know or don't want to feel it, or, you know what I mean? Certain things happen that made them not able to feel it even. And that's sad. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. If I'm honest, I have been struggling with filming something again. But that's all. I just know that I have to, basically. So I'm doing it even if I have no idea what I'm saying or what, like, the actual, I mean, the purpose is, I guess, helping people, but I'm not sure how to do that, really. Anyway, I'll figure it out. It's fine. So yeah, also I'm holding my phone this time because I didn't want to set up a whole thing with DVDs and it leaning against it. Because I don't have like a stand or anything, which is fine. So I hope this is okay with me moving around a little. I don't know. Maybe it's chaotic. But so is life, so whatever. Yeah. I guess that's all I want to say. Or had to say. So yeah, I guess don't like believe in your power and who you are. Like don't forget who you are and what you are. Is basically it. And feel your emotions. Be yourself. We crave authenticity, I think. And I think a lot of people forget that as well. So, I think that's it. Okay. I'll see you next time, maybe. Bye.